Hello and welcome to the commentary. I was about to say director's commentary, but I'm Zedd Pratt. I'm the writer, director, editor, producer. I don't make the music though. The music is done by Tori Kamal, who also plays Julian, the freelancer in the series. Wonderful actor, and we've known each other for many years, going back to my earlier work. And, that was one of the things that was really important that we got right, and we went through a lot of different variations of the main themes. Getting that intro was definitely really important. Trying to capture that, I believe the band is pronounced Trocadero. Getting the essence of their sound, like the kind of westerny tremolo sound of their guitar, but applying it more to the environment of the show, which is space and planets and just kind of that wonder feeling. As you can see, Out of Touch takes place on Halo Reach. That was the reasoning for that was because RT never really utilized Reach all that well. And I just wanted to have the opportunity to do something in Reach. And also I like the idea that, because, this show is as legit as it could be. I was trying to get in touch with Rooster Teeth, and as of recording this, the trailer for their last season just came out. So it's clear now, why my communications with them didn't really go anywhere. I think if they weren't making the last season, if I had the opportunity to really show them my work and and just trying to get their ear, I think I could have. I'm confident I could have been hired at RT to come in and make a season, and that's how I approach Out of Touch. So I'm not getting paid for it, but I'm making it for you. I'm making it for me because Reverse Blue has gone downhill for quite a bit, and I felt that I was the most, based off my experience, I felt that I was the appropriate person to take it on. The archetypes of Reverse Blue, the robot, the kind of, I think everyone in Out of Touch is similar to an archetype of characters in Red vs. Blue. But I really try my best to really flesh them out and make them feel like people. And I think that's kind of the difference between my writing and directing compared to Red vs. Blue is Red vs. Blue is primarily a comedy with drama elements over time. I guess my work is primarily, dramatic with comedic elements. And I think that's just my taste. And in the episode, you can kind of my comedy is very dry, and I think that's also another difference between me and just kind of Bernie Burns' writing or Miles. My writing tends to be pretty dry and in its comedic elements. But yeah, it was fun doing the Bernardo character. I knew he's played by Alfredo Gustavola Arcanava. I knew him way back in the day from the early days of the Halo Mishima community when I was trying to get the Spanish community to connect more with the English side of the community and blend the two so I could, just benefit each other, help each other out. But he was the only one that I kept in contact with through those exchanges, and him and I built a relationship, and it was really wonderful to have him and play this robot character, and it was just perfect for that. Eric is played by Omar Martinez, who I've also known for a very long time, such as Tori Kamal, who is on screen right now as Julian. Omar and I have known each other for years, and I just thought he'd, just with his personality, I just thought he could play a mechanic character. And over time, I've kind of realized that the Eric character is kind of similar to Sarge in some ways, which is, the archetypes of the show, Taylor being this kind of my rendition of, I guess, a nicer Tex or, a softer side of South or something like that. And then obviously Julian is just my take on a York or a Washington. But yeah, that was really important in the show, was to make these characters feel really real. And working in Reach and like having their arms down and like taking and using mods to like take the knives off. There was just a lot of really great ways of making the show feel real. But one of the difficulties that occurred when making or just when editing the episode was the pacing wasn't quite right. And my colleague Grady, who is at Innovative Monitor as well, he just told me to trust my gut. And that advice really helped, because I was trying to emulate the RVB pacing, but because of how I direct my actors, just my pacing is just different. And so I just, over time, as I heard that advice, and just over time, like editing the first scene, once I got the first scene rolling and then I got to the second scene, things started to really, fit in place. And my pacing and RVB pacing, I felt kind of mushed together. And I think it's a great balance of what came out. And this episode is definitely a pilot of sorts. If it wasn't as successful as it was, I don't know if I would have continued it. I really wanted the RVB community to watch it, and I'm still trying to get more of their eyes and ears. Their support is very important to me and to the show, and I want them to continue to watch the series. The script was written pretty quickly. It was one of those things where I didn't think about it too much. I just kind of went for it, and it felt right to me. And I definitely showed some drafts to my colleagues at Innovative Monitor. And, this show is specifically for Innovative Monitor. Obviously, I have my own channel and like my own stuff from way back when. But I felt that Innovative Monitor, in terms of kind of the sleazy kind of marketing perspective, would be that like the Mishima community is dead, and I thought the Red vs. Blue. This is what I get for eating garlic like right before making this commentary. Anyway, the Red vs. Blue community is still like alive and active and really wants good Red vs. Blue, and I wanted to give it to them. Making the character designs took a little bit. Red vs. Blue has all these characters in primary colors, and I had to do the thing where everyone's got like a primary and a secondary. And I did like small little things to make people feel unique, but still captured the essence of, everyone kind of looking the same, but being identifiable by a color. And our freelancer characters here of Taylor and Julian have some kind of, colors, but also some kind of identifying pieces of gear that you see, and you can identify that it's that person. The show is actually color graded as well. The original Rooster Teeth stuff, and I think all of the seasons, there's no color grading. But I really wanted to give it more of a Halo 3 color, and Reach tends to be very gray and green. And so I took it upon myself to try to get a little bit more warmth in the color, and just try to make it feel like Halo 3. Yeah, short episode, and that's the thing with the show, is just trying to do small episodes and make them impactful, and for you to want to watch the next one, and getting my kind of cliffhanger kind of writing to draw you in was really important to me. So anyway, thank you so much for listening to the commentary, and I hope to see you again, hear you again, your view again, whatever. Anyway, take it easy.